I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, babe.
Hello. You're probably like, who is this? I just put this hair in yesterday. I didn't even finish doing it for real. Welcome to another vlog. I am determined to give you a long one today. So relax, get you something to eat, get you something to drink. And if you are someone who does not like long vlogs, this is what you do. Plan, let's see how long this video is. Let's chop it up into like thirds. You watch a third, come back and keep watching if you will. I'm in the kitchen, formerly known as my least favorite place. I'm about to make dinner. I have salmon in my fridge and I'm pretty sure I have to cook today, so I'm gonna make it. I was gonna go to Zaxby's, that was my plan, but let's just be mature. While I cook, I'm about to tell this random client nightmare story for a TikTok video because I was just thinking about it and I feel like it's just a good conversation starter. I'm also gonna do some laundry. With this story, I typically don't share stories about like my work specifically or like actual people. I don't share stories that involve other people because I don't want anyone popping up like including themselves. You know how the internet works. Now that I said that, it'll probably happen to me. I don't know. I have an eventful week/weekend. Today is Thursday. The week is over. I just now put up the camera, but I have an eventful weekend coming up and it looks like my lens is very dirty. Hold on. That looks way better. I have an event tomorrow, a podcast launch. One of my friends is launching her podcast. I'll put all this information below. You'll obviously come along with me. I'm also going back to another cabin this weekend. Me and my boyfriend are going to a cabin again because we had so much fun the last time. Why not? Are you being a nosy neighbor? They can't hear you. I respect it. Remember when I said I was gonna cook? I lied. I'm going to Zaxby's. That salmon, it looked fine, but it smelled like fish, you know? And I want my fish to smell like water. So I wasn't gonna cook it. I'm not taking no chances.
Zaxby's, you go ahead with your order when you're ready. A 6-finger plate.
Yeah, with Zax, the hot Zax sauce, spicy Zax sauce. Thank you. Sometimes I'm just so lazy and I never want to like drive to get my food and stuff, and I always get DoorDash and then complain about how much it costs to DoorDash stuff. Now granted, this was expensive, like 15, come on now. I feel like I shouldn't have to pay more than $10 to get food, but I get it kinda. Now if I had got that 15, how much did I spend? I know I can't see. 14, 15. If I had got that order on DoorDash, it would have been a smooth $30. 30 beans. Oh gosh, I hate rushing. If you hate rushing, why don't you get ready earlier? Ew, what's going on? What's on my face? It's Friday night, I think. I am getting ready to go to Shanti's podcast launch. It starts at 7. It's 7 right now. I'm in the house, obviously. Not only that, but it's in Marietta. If you do not know Marietta, hopefully right now it's 20 minutes away, but it could be 30, could be 40, depending on traffic. You know, the traffic here is unpredictable. I haven't seen her since October. She is a friend of mine. I met her at an influencer event I went to maybe a year ago or over a year, I don't remember. But either way, we went to this event. We had a good time. We went out after. We just stayed connected. A group of us went out after, and then she and I stayed connected. And if you've been on TikTok at any point in time, you've probably seen her. But she's launching a podcast. I think that's so cool. Well, first of all, launching anything is a big deal to me, but podcasts are a whole nother, you know, a whole nother situation. You already know I have like a hard time committing to leaving the house. I just don't like to. If I'm already like laid up in the couch with a book past a certain time, like it's over. I want to stay here. I want to live here. I want to be stitched into the fabric of my couch. You know, as much as I want to go to support anyway, like regardless, this was a paid event. I actually paid for 2 tickets. It turns out schedules have changed, so I'm going by myself. But I definitely, of course, considered sitting still and not going. And the weather sucks today, so you already know that doesn't help a couch potato like myself, I'm using this as a opportunity to fulfill my commitments, because if I say I'm going to do something, I should be doing what I say. And I've been having a hard time with that lately, so I'm going to do that. And that could show up anywhere. It could show up in my work, social life, anywhere. I'm also feeling like, let me go outside and socialize. Today, similar to any other Friday, I did a bunch of small things that I have put off throughout the week. So like a couple of proposals I had to send out. I sent out more proposals than usual this week, I think, but then I'm trying to get a little more organized when it comes to my partnership contracts. I just realized today, no, I've been realizing this, I was just like avoiding counting and like looking at my contracts. I'm in the middle of probably 6 or 7 contracts. That's a problem. I'm not organized enough to do all these things. So my content calendar is being used and abused right now because I need to be on top of when I'm supposed to be shooting things, editing, all that stuff. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm also finding myself getting like super lax, and I'm talking beyond like when my body calls for rest to rest, because I feel like I've been resting for 3 weeks now, and I've been saying this in the past couple videos. Like, I was out of it, I took a vacation or a staycation. I went to the cabin that weekend. I'm going again this weekend to another cabin. Last week I fell off on like my posting schedule. Like, I just been resting and it's not working. So now I'm like, it's not rest, it's something else. So I think I'm just too comfortable. So next week I think I'm gonna do one of those things. I remember last year I forced myself to work outside of the house every day that week. I think it was. I did a video on it. It'll be linked above my head. But I think I'm gonna do something similar. What? Does lash glue expire? I think I'm gonna do something similar next week. Tonight I'll be arriving in time to be there for about an hour, and I will feel so every single time, including like influencer events. I haven't gone to one in some time. You know, you get the invitations, I think about if I want to go. The answer is always no. Previously, whenever I would go to them, I would feel like, oh my god, I can't do this, like I hate this for me, I don't want to go. But then after I actually do it, I'll get home and be like, I'm so happy I did that. Or I end up going out after with whomever I met at the event, and I'm like, I'm so happy I did that because I met someone. Extroverts, y'all got it easy. Wish it was like that for me. Let me start a TikTok, because I should be doing that. Oh gosh, I don't really have gas. I'm gonna have to get gas out there. There's no street lights in Marietta. Like, please, I'm unprepared. But forget all of that. Nothing matters as much as the fact that I don't have no lip gloss on right now. I'm coming. For me, girl.
Thank you everybody for coming. This event is sponsored by Bel Air and Valon. So if y'all post anything today, please tag Valon and tag Bel Air, and of course tag me, duh. But like, of course. But I want to say thank you to everybody for coming. Everybody who's here was personally invited. There are a lot of entrepreneurs in here and aspiring entrepreneurs, and y'all know how hard it is to put yourself out there. Y'all know how hard it is to start a business and then like go hard for your business. So I just wanted to celebrate it. I feel like we can all get into the cycle of just hustling and working all the time, but this event was a reminder to celebrate your wins and also to appreciate your community and the people around you. So I'm so thankful for everybody who showed up for me tonight, especially in the rain on a Friday night. Thank y'all so much. So this toast is for me and the Talk Box and for everybody here and all of our dreams. Cheers! Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm hungover. I'm pulling myself together as best as I can, and I'm packing up my seasonings for the cabin because, you know, I will be cooking in there or attempting to cook, but I'm not trying to buy onion powder, because Airbnbs and stuff, they don't ever have, all they got is salt and pepper in there. Got my electrolytes here and my halal food that I ordered yesterday. Every time I talk about halal guys out here, people are like, what is that? Even though they have halal guys here. Obviously, I was not eating halal guys in New York. I was eating from the halal trucks. I don't care, the food was slapping. This be tearing my stomach up.
Keep the blade with me when I go to check a bitch, ain't no telling.
I just came back to life. I thought I was gonna die 2 seconds ago, but I'm here and I'm better than ever. We went out last night. Big mistake. I'm hungover, I don't know about him, but we're on the road and we're about to go to the cabin in Georgia somewhere.
Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge. Can't wait. We made it to what's this store called? Ingles. But he's scared because we're in the sundown.
Are you like?
We're in the sundown
You're very
town.
loud.
We're in the
Going
sundown
to-
town.
We're going to divide and conquer. I'm really not trying to be here.
Just let's get one of these, okay? What part are you getting? Let me get the list.
Tacos.
I guess I'll go get my own cart.
You know what I'm saying? Take them.
Y'all can't even see me, huh? I don't know where we're at. We are in the south, of course, but we don't have no service. We just passed by a spot where it was just fog hovering, and then we also saw a Bigfoot museum. So now we got Bigfoot, aliens, and the ghosts of my ancestors. If y'all never see me again, well, I guess you wouldn't see this.
You wouldn't see the video.
So I plan on being up all night. I don't have school tomorrow. Y'all are just insistent on killing me. How am I get back up?
Huh?
How am I get back up? Y'all want me to do it? My dead ass did not sign up for this. This is the footage they're gonna show on my docu-series on Netflix when they're wondering where my body was at this moment.
I ain't gonna be here. But I'm saying, how they gonna see it if...
We're leaving the home I moved into 2 days ago. I could cry right now, I'm so sad. And now we gotta go back to the city where I have a job to do. That's kind of whack, but I will see y'all at home. I graduated from down there in 2018 with a degree in fine arts. I am just a person who's incredibly hard on themselves though. And this story sounds like my story. Like it sounds exactly like what I was doing a couple years. So it's like it's like kind of easy for me to have this particular conversation. And like we all just didn't have the experience to match up to what people were asking for, especially when you're looking for junior level positions and they're asking for 2 levels of experience, 2 years of experience. And it's like, well, I'm definitely curious to know like what's your high level question, and then we can break down everything from there. Like what's your like #1 thing that you really want to get out of this conversation? Oh my good lord, I'm so tired. Obviously I'm home. As you saw this morning, I immediately got right back into work. I got back yesterday afternoon. If you're wondering, I'm making black people tacos. If you know, you know. We left something at the cabin by accident, and it kind of just like if you're not new here, you know, like a minor inconvenience, whether it's about me or someone close to me or someone like in my environment or whatever, a minor inconvenience is gonna make me like redirect my entire day. I just be shutting down and whatnot. So yesterday, Monday, we just took an extra day off basically because of that inconvenience, but it ended up being, you know, everything happens for a reason. I personally think we needed a chill rest day. I did do a couple of things, but nothing too crazy. So anyway, today I'm waking up like, you know what? I'm well rested. I had such a great time away. I'm back. Today is Tuesday. Let me get myself together and get to work. Didn't do too well. For whatever reason, I'm having a damn allergic reaction to something. I don't know what it is, but my skin is so itchy. I could literally, like, I want to fillet my body. I'm trying not to scratch on camera right now. That was agitating me all day. I ended up taking an unexpected nap. That always happens to me. But anyway, first things first, this morning I did get up on time for a 9 a.m. meeting. I had a consultation. Basically, and I had the link in my description as well, but basically if you ever want to have a one-on-one with me, you're able to book that yourself. It is a paid consultation. This is not for prospective clients. It's just for people who are like trying to get into their career or whatever. And the reason why this is paid, first of all, it's a full hour. The reason why this is paid is because I don't have the capacity to meet one-to-one with all the people that request to have that meeting. I just simply don't. As y'all know, I don't have no job. So yeah, but the alternative option would be to join the Discord. I'm gonna say it time and time again. If a one-to-one is not in the budget, or the monthly membership where we do the group mentorship is not your thing, then just join the free Discord where you can ask your questions, and there are about 700 other people in there that can help you out, including myself. I just can't sit on the phone with you for an hour. So that being said, I have 2 consultations this week. One of them was this morning. That one went really, really well. It was like an easy conversation to have because the person I was speaking with has a similar story to my own. It was just vaguely familiar, so I could basically just like tell the steps that I did that helped me to like just exist in life or whatever, and then also giving advice based on what didn't work for me, because one thing about it, you can learn from my mistakes. Let me make the mistake for you. Anyway, I'm frying my tortillas right now so I can eat. And because like all I really did today was that night shift, I have a lot of sponsored content that I need to plan and film literally tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a full-on content day, but I am gonna have a night shift tonight. I'm gonna sit at this laptop, play some music. I'm gonna plan and do emails and all of that type of stuff. But before I forget, I did want to like share something. I don't know if this is even like worth sharing, but I'm gonna share it anyway. I kind of shared some of my process with you all already on like how I like minimize the sales aspect of the work, like trying to convince people to pay a certain price for things and all that stuff. Like I try to eliminate that as much as possible. And so when people contact me in order to potentially work with me, that link is also in the description. When people schedule those type of calls with me, before they're able to schedule, they have to look at a capabilities deck. And that deck basically details like the process, the different ways to work with me, and like some range of prices, so you kind of have an idea of what the investment would be like. I've explained this before, whatever. That being said, so I had a consultation with a potential client, and after we got off the call, I sent the proposal over and she reviewed it with her team. Basically, she was saying like they're not ready to commit in that capacity because the packages that I put on the proposal were for branding, but they included strategy. She just wants a logo. So this is more of like a learning lesson for me. I mean, I already have dealt with clients that respond that way before, but I also want to eliminate that confusion as well. I need to be more upfront about the fact that if you contact me for branding, and this is something as simple as like just putting more information on the booking, the meeting booking page, like just so that you know what to expect. If someone contacts me for branding, they need to be made aware ahead of time. I have to do a better job of preparing them ahead of time to understand that I don't do a damn thing without a strategy process. That's just not gonna work. And when I say that, this is me looking out for my own process itself, but also for the longevity of whatever I'm giving you. I will not design anything that has no strategy behind it because it likely will not work in the long run. It will not be made intentionally in terms of your goals and desires, your KPIs, all that stuff. And so I need to do better communicating that, because it was a poor assumption on my part that she would look at that and see like the strategy portion of the scope of work and not think that was like extra, unnecessary, so on. There are plenty of designers who do just make like logos a la carte and stuff like that, but I'm not in the business of designing just to make things cute. And her team not being ready to go through a full process like that is totally fine and understandable. Like, starting a business it's a big thing. There's so many steps to take before you even get to that. And so she could totally be right that she's not ready. I just personally think if you are not ready to do the process in full and in a way that has longevity, I just highly recommend you don't pay anybody. Just do something that'll get you by for now. And when you're ready, or when you feel like you're ready, call me. But yeah, I just wanted to share that because I want to be able to like let y'all know when I have epiphanies about how I can do better, you know? Last night was low-key unsuccessful, or high-key unsuccessful rather. It wasn't happening. I started to script some stuff, it didn't work. It's the whole next day. It is almost 5 o'clock. Everything today is taking you much longer than anticipated. It was a day full of content like I did anticipate, but nothing's coming out right. I did start off with writing out my next few pieces of content that I'm gonna do, like my immediate next pieces. The only thing I completed is I think the one that I'm going to post today, which is fine. Anything to get me back in the swing of things. This was intended to be a reel for Instagram, so of course I'm gonna post it elsewhere, but I don't post reels as often as I used to, and that just is not gonna work. So I at least got that done, and then I have some other stuff. I do have a meeting tonight from 7 to 9. So I'm thinking, oh wow, it's in a couple of hours. So I'm thinking I'm going to, and I do have to go grocery shopping. This is tough. Oh, how am I gonna do this? I'm not gonna get groceries tonight. I got something to eat in there. How about that? But I am trying to like stop being so lazy in the name of convenience. So I'm gonna stop ordering groceries and stuff like that as much. Whatever, that's neither here nor there. The plan is I'm going to try to hurry up and edit this. Gonna make something to eat, do that meeting, and then after that I should be able to, let me see. After that, I should be able to head to the co-working space and get some work done. So somehow, some way, the plan managed to fold again. I am putting my shoes on. I'm going out. Somebody's birthday. I'm only going out for a couple hours, and then I'm coming back here. We'll see. I'm not gonna commit, right? Let's say I get home shortly after midnight. I don't have anything to do early tomorrow morning, so we'll just let's play it by ear. How about that? But we'll try this again. We have things to do. We'll try it again. The windows, they're never doing me right. Hey y'all, hopefully this smoothie doesn't taste like shit. Today is, what's today? Today is March 18th. It's my friend's birthday. Hold on. Why my voice note not working? I can't just text happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy, that's all I got in me, Amber. Not gonna lie. Anyway, the smoothie is good. Yeah, today is March 18th. As you saw, this vlog started damn near a month ago. So I'm gonna try to wrap this up. I already edited it, and so it'll be posted today. But yeah, just wanted to put a little closing scene in here because you know what? I started off saying that this vlog was gonna be long. And it was. It started off as like a 40-minute vlog. Then I got uncomfortable and I said, let me cut this down. Then I cut it down, and I cut it down too much. And now it's like 20 minutes. This week, it's Monday, so you know, naturally I'm planning my week out and all that stuff. This week, I am happy and excited to announce I only have one design client currently, one open contract. which is great because I want to take a little break from that, not from design in general. I want to focus that type of energy into these videos, like designing for my own personal leisure, pleasure, passion projects, so on. The client work was starting to kill me, so I'm happy that I'm almost done with that. But the contract I have open is an experiential project. I think I talked about it before, so I'm thinking about sharing that process. I'm like just now starting it. I'm thinking about sharing that process as its own video to kind of take you behind the scenes of that stuff. I'm not doing a heavy lift for that one, so it won't be as like interesting. You won't see the install or any of that behind the scenes stuff like I did in this video where I was the art director on a block party for United Masters. But I am open to and think it might be interesting to share like things like stage backdrop design and things like that, the type of things you got to consider with stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to plan out that type of video. Yeah, I'm excited to be able to just design for myself for the next maybe month or so. Hopefully nothing grand and spectacular pops up in my inbox until then. Everything else that I have going on, I do still have a whole bunch of projects as far as campaign work. A lot of them do involve design. A couple of them are meant to result in a piece of artwork for them to share. I have some really exciting stuff on the way, so I hope y'all are into it. I have to say, I'm in Notion right now, and I have to say, first I have to say my dishwasher couldn't possibly be any louder. But two, I have to say that vlogging definitely helps me, like me saying things out loud to y'all, really to nobody, because it's me by myself talking to a camera. But saying it out loud to you does help me plan better. And so while I was talking about the videos and things that I want to do, I was also thinking about like this week I want to dedicate to rebuilding a routine, kind of resetting. We're stepping into a new quarter. Not that I care, but we're stepping into a new quarter. You know, it feels like new beginnings or whatever. And I mentioned earlier that I'm feeling like I'm getting a little too comfortable. So I'm going to take this week to try to rebuild an ideal routine for myself, and the journey will be documented as usual. But that's a high priority for me right now. That's really important to me. I want to wake up at a certain time. I want to eat at a certain time. I want to be cooking every day, most days, taking my butt to the gym, reading, my dedicated reading time. I usually don't miss that, but you know, I'm always in a book. But I want to, you know, routine. I don't want to be sporadic anymore, doing things all willy-nilly. So I'm gonna get into that because it could all go downhill, you know, if I'm not doing it right. Last thing I want to say, I am thinking about going live on here and doing like an AMA, Ask Me Anything. I don't know, I have a lot of thoughts, I have a lot of ideas. But this week I'm project managing myself, so I'm about to go crack open Notion, Milanote, whatever the hell else that'll help me like get things done and checked off of my list. Let me know in the comments any like video ideas that you have. I know y'all gonna be like, can we get more design in 15 minutes? Can we get more? I know that stuff, okay? y'all know it takes so much. It takes a lot out of me. And now, as usual, my book update. I am reading This Could Be Us. I just started, which sucks because I've had the ARC. I was sent the ARC, so it's been sitting on my Kindle for a long time. And then my order that I pre-ordered came in, and I still sat and didn't open it. But I told y'all I was romance out. But I'm gonna read this. Speaking of books, I am still on my cover project. And I'm dying for y'all to see what book it is, because it's a book I also read recently, and that should give you another hint. If you follow me on Goodreads or anything like that, or just saw what I've been reading, you know what book I am designing a new cover for. It is a special edition or limited edition cover that I'm doing, so the other one will still be present. Mine will be in addition to. If you did get to the end, please leave a flower emoji down below. Talk to me there, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Did you forget where my lips?